NFTs are a new kind of token that is being used by blockchain companies to offer their users unique benefits. They are non-fungible, meaning that each token has a unique set of attributes that make it different from other tokens. These NFTs have the hidden potential in them which can give you 10x more in the next period. Without any delay, let's get 10x your wealth with these NFTs. Badass Vitalik. Badass is a collection of gamified NFTs that show well-known crypto pioneers with a badass twist. Badass Hopkinson kicked off the project, and our second installment, Badass Vitalik, will be released on May 29th. Our collections are limited in number and are extremely detailed. Holders will have access to the Architect's Lab in addition to owning kick-ass art of their favorite Web 3.0 faces. Holders of NFTs will soon be able to compete against other NFTs in a player-against-player arcade-style game similar to old-school Pokemon, but with actual crypto leaders and real awards. Our goal is to provide something fresh to the crypto industry in terms of aesthetics and utility, as well as some light-hearted comedy. Azuki Demon. Minting is live. Minting is now available with a starting price of 0.035 ETH 6666. While living underground on the ETH blockchain, Azuki experienced a chemical explosion. Azuki demons are bigger, nastier, and more powerful than other demons. 3 Azuki holders formed the Azuki Demon. You will receive Azuki Demon DAO membership and Azuki token prizes once you mint an Azuki Demon. In the meanwhile, you can grab a ticket for the 3D Azuki Demon and NFT derivatives airdrop and participate in the Zuki ecosystem to earn Zuki. Azuki Demon DAO will give a share of net revenue to all holders at a certain time, such as quarterly, in addition to the appreciation of NFT holders. The sum will be determined by their holdings proportion. Agent 1 Morphing NFTs mint now. Marketplace OpenSea. Blockchain Ethereum. Agent 1 is a play-to-earn gaming NFT that creates images based on the actions of the holders and the contents of their wallets. With each trade or transaction, it polymorphs and grows. Because holders combine them to make Super Agent 1s, there are only 10,000 of them. Each holder becomes an investor as well as having access to the metaverse game Moonland, which is set to release in Q2 2022. Land is available for rent, purchase, or sale. Play to gain tokens that you can then sell for ETH or cash. You're about to play a AAA graphics game. NFTs that morph based on your wallet contents, trades, and more. They are all randomly produced text graphics that begin as text and polymorph numerous times before becoming a 3D object. On the Ethereum blockchain, there are 10,001 NFTs which are one-of-a-kind digital collectibles programs. As they pass through your wallets, they take on several forms. Tapeheads. Marketplace OpenSea. Blockchain Ethereum. Mint is now available. 0.03 ETH is the current market price. Early adopters get free sandbox avatars, first dibs on future drops, and merchandise. Become a part of our music metaverse that is driven by the community. Sandbox access to Tapehead land for unique events. Voting rights on the metaverse's evolution. Tapehead's land offers free event rentals. Early adopter avatars in a sandbox. Exclusive first look at our upcoming NFT collection. Limited edition and one-of-a-kind products. Access to our podcast Music in the Metaverse. Mr. Sheep Club minting live. Marketplace OpenSea. Blockchain Ethereum. 14/05/2022 is the date on which the coin will be minted. 0.05 ETH mint price giveaway. Minting event massive giveaways. Get 2 NFTs for the price of 1. Cayman GT4 Porsche. Mini the works of John Cooper. Twizy 80 by Renault. James Bond 007 Seamaster Watch Omega. $100,000 for marketing Mr. Sheep 3D collection and Mr. Sheep Club marketing campaign announced gaming. Mr. Sheep Club is a group of 10,000 one-of-a-kind NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. Mr. Sheeps are unique, just like you, and are made up of a variety of characteristics like as attire, skin, expression, and more. Mr. Sheep owners will gain access to the club and will be able to take part in unique events such as airdrops, large giveaways, and the chance to win a Porsche GT4 among other things. A new 3D Mr. Sheep collection and a Mr. Sheep video game will also be released. Join as an aspirational, ever-expanding community that offers a variety of advantages and services. Cavern Core's Gen O Mint. Marketplace OpenSea. Blockchain Ethereum. Purchase rigs rather than artwork. Proof-of-work mining is coming to DeFi thanks to Cavern Core's NFT. Each NFT is connected to a real-world GPU mining equipment. Mining can be done without a single box fan or wire shelf, or mining machines can be included into your DAO. To verify your ownership, sign a gasless message with your NFT and mine any GPU POW chain to any address. You can even get your rig delivered. Plus, selling the rig is as simple as placing it on your preferred NFT marketplace, no tape or returns required. All hosted rigs are guaranteed to work with a 90% uptime, or we will compensate you. There was a race of man at the beginning of time, before the dinosaurs, before Pangaea, and before Queen Elizabeth II. An ancient race that dates back to the beginning of time. Because the outer world was too harsh to endure, this race of man resided amid the caves of the early planet. The cave maniacs were the name for this group of people. We know that when the race war between Sasquatches and Leprechauns concluded with the nuclear bombardment of Old Dublin, earthquakes occurred, isolating the cave maniacs from the rest of the world for millions of years. The cave maniacs were suddenly released from their terrestrial confinement due to a shift in tectonic plates. Nifty 50 Crew. Marketplace OpenSea. Blockchain Ethereum. Nifty 50 Crew is a limited edition NFT collection of 6,400 one-of-a-kind cameras and 20,000 working films. Having one grants you access to the world's most prestigious photography community. Our mission is to provide you with unseen access to elite photographers and connect you to mentors, galleries, funding, and a supportive like-minded community through the use of utility that connects NFTs and real life. We believe that everyone should be able to realize their creative potential. Your group is eagerly anticipating your arrival. Baza. The Terrible-Ass Zombie Apes are a collection of 8,888 NFTs created by hand and by software. Each Baza is distinct with its own rarity and properties recorded on the Polygon blockchain. We will donate more than 40% back to the community by contributing a portion of the sales and resale royalties from the collection to various charity. Yachtland WL. Follow the instructions at this link to participate in the Yachtland whitelist competition. Anyone that joined our Discord might help with the chores required to be added to the whitelist and receive YL at a discounted rate. However, until the public sale, there will be a total of 1,333 whitelist places available, with each wallet receiving a maximum of 3 NFTs. It's not the same with our whitelist. Members who are designated to the whitelist will be granted the access key to continue at yachtland.xyz/mint and access mint respectively. We reserve around 20% of all whitelist spots for giveaways, collaborations, and future partnerships for the purpose of transparency. More information can be found on our dedicated Discord server. MetaMile. For your avatars in the metaverse, the first and a collection of a new generation of handcrafted and wearable NFT luxury clocks. This is only a supply project for 1111. We are concentrating on community and creating the world's first and most powerful watch community, both in real life and in the virtual world. MetaMill is poised to become a global luxury brand, and the Genesis collection is only the beginning. We provide real-world utility and will provide real-world luxury watches to holders such as Rolex, Richard Mille, AP, and others. Mutant Don't Care Bears. Minting is now open with the starting price of 0.01 ETH for 1,000 Mutant Don't Care Bears residing on the Ethereum blockchain. Holding at least one mutant bear and having the exclusive Genesis collection doxed founder, Efla Channel, will allow you to mint the following collection for free. VXL Masterpiece. VXL Masterpiece is an NFT art project consisting of 1,000 masterpieces by 50 of the greatest Western painters from the late 14th to mid-20th centuries that have been carefully three-dimensionally voxelized to add relief and depth to each of the pieces and is stored on the Polygon network in the OpenSea marketplace. Each work and authority's rarity is determined by the work's creative, historical, and popular significance. In addition to the presentation format .png, each NFT includes 3 additional files .gbl for any augmented reality applications, galleries, or metaverses, .gltf for implementing them in your own Unreal metaverses, and .vox for using a VXL masterpiece as a work of art on your sandbox metaverse walls and facades. The first NFT collection by Sebastian Loeb. In recent days, a growing number of top-level motorsport representatives have joined the Web3. World Rally champion Sebastian Loeb is one of the most recent notable figures to join the realm. The first, a laconically but pitchy collection from the legendary rally driver, is out now on the MyTV chain. The top-tier tokens from the year 2004 are based on Loeb's maiden World Rally Championship triumph, revealing key events from that historic day. NFTs from Sebastian Loeb come in a range of shapes and sizes, each with its own set of features and benefits for future holders. The first tokens are divided into 4 rarity tiers: core, rare, legendary, and mythical, and range from 3D art to spectacular video moments. A membership past Loeb. Furthermore, only the top 20 premium NFT holders will be given a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to join Loeb in the driver's seat for a co-driver experience. Consider yourself in the driver's seat next to your idol while the race car speeds over the course. The much-anticipated Sebastian Loeb private sale begins on May 31st with a stated price of €699 or equivalent in BNB on the MyTV chain marketplace. On the other hand, the public auction is set for June 10th. Fill out the Sebastian Loeb NFT application form if you wish to be considered for the private sale. Let us know your comments in the comment section. Also make sure you are subscribed along with notifications turned on. We'll see you soon. Until then, peace.